Arigatou gozaimasu.
It ain't good food till the Bigger Belly boys reviewed. Yeah.
What is going on, Bigger Belly ladies and gentlemen? Today we have the pleasure of exploring even more Japanese curry. We find ourselves in Convoy here in San Diego, specifically in Kearny Mesa, and today we're visiting Izakaya Sakura. We're gonna have Japanese curry, we're gonna have some beef tongue, we're gonna have some pork belly. Hopefully I don't get hit by a car, and we're just gonna have a great time. The sake was pouring this Wednesday evening, priming the Bigger Belly for an izakaya feast meant for emperors. The night started off with a chopped tuna belly hand rolls, and for $14, you got a reasonable chunk of chotoro, or medium fatty tuna, with a refreshing amount of green onions and perfectly seasoned rice. However, I wish the pieces were just a little less chopped to really get the right texture. 7.5 out of 10. Next was the beef tongue, which came in at $12. The beef tongue was high quality, pan-fried to perfection, but the price point for 6 thin slices seemed a bit high. The flavor still gets an 8 out of 10. Of course, we had to prime the Bigger Belly yet again, so another sake shot down the hatch. One thing I loved about this place was how many pictures of beer I saw, and yet couldn't get a single one of them on camera. This truly reminded me of the izakayas back in Japan. Afterwards was the pork belly. A lot more reasonable at $8.50, high quality pork that was pan-seared enough to just start rendering the fat. Another 8 out of 10. This one I would definitely order. We also had to include a cultural classic, the chicken skin skewer. However, the skin only got maybe half crispy and there was no sauce or caramelization, which is about half the fun of chicken skin skewers. 5 out of 10. Before we go to the Japanese curry review, I have to give a shout out to the ambiance. A 24-hour loop of Osaka street videos brought back some nostalgia, the decorations, an oddly emphasized focus on Marilyn Monroe, as well as the sushi bar with a 65-plus-year-old Japanese chef, not shown, really brought the restaurant together. 8.5 out of 10. The service was fine, nothing too spectacular, a solid 7 out of 10. But oh man, here comes the curry. This is what I've been waiting for. I demolished this thing so quickly. The flavor of the curry took it to another level when comparing it to cocoichibanya, and instantly brought credibility to this establishment. My chief complaint is both the temperature and the heat level of the curry. I wish it came a little spicier and a little hotter. The tonkatsu was better quality, but wasn't as crispy as I'd like it to be. I absolutely would come back again for this curry. This gets a 7.9 out of 10. That was amazing. My stomach couldn't be more full. Some would say I might have a big belly. Are we there at the best possible Japanese curry in San Diego? I don't think so. Did we get better than our last episode? Can't think of a rating right now. We do that after the fact. Vlad from the future here. We ran the math. Izakaya Sakura gets 7.8 Bigger Bellies. But we're continuing on the journey. Now we're looking forward to episode 3 of the Japanese curry hunt.